Underway here at the Abu Dhabi Extreme Championship. Three-minute rounds for this match. Braulio, this is something new, something different that the athletes are going to have to contend with. Let's see how it changes the game.
Yes, I'm really excited to see how they're going to use the advantage of the cage, because the cage can be a friend on that situation, because there's nowhere to go, right? So I believe that the takedowns can be very much unique. We'll be able to see things different, but the fighters are fighting on the middle of their cage here right now. Let's see Sara Galvão, purple belt, fighting Gabriella, brown belt.
Yeah, this is unusual. This to see, two different color belts compete against each other, but that's how we go here at ADXC. It's a new concept in grappling, a new concept in Jiu-Jitsu. Everything from the rules to the rounds to the time limit, and of course now we see here this gi match, a purple belt versus a brown belt, something completely new. And now Sarah takes the action down to the mat.
Let's go. And also, that, as you know, there is no point scoring. That's about combativity and also control and submission attempts. Even if you're on the bottom, you can win the round by completely different than MMA.
So Braulio, you mentioned about how there are no points here at ADXC. That is correct, that each round will be judged based on a number of criteria, including aggression, submission attempts, control, and really just about desire and will to win. I think that who chases after the finish the most, who is the one who establishes a bigger presence in the match, is going to win. But difficult to do right now, because I'm seeing from Vitoria Gabriella, she has a very strong base on top, right?
Correct, and then she's kind of trying to slow a little bit Sarah over here. Now Sarah tried to open the guard, and now she's avoiding the close guard so they can get a little bit more movement now.
We're getting kind of close to the cage here, and there are no restarts. The referee will not stop the action if they go against the fence. And I'm wondering if we will see any of the athletes here use the cage potentially to try and control the fight.
Yeah, that's one of the things that I'm really looking for. It's the first event that is happening of its kind. A lot of the fighters are not used to that. I think that will take a few sections, few events to get them ready. But Sara Galvão, he has been attacking the triangle, which opened the possibility of the pass for Gabriella.
Yeah, this is a good pass attempt here from Vitoria Gabriella. She's managed to clear the legs. She's controlling the hips and very close to securing the control. There is a sleeve grip that's really stopping her from getting all the way around, but that's a lot of pressure early in this match, but the time is about to run. We only get 10 seconds left.
Correct, and then that will be possibly a win for the round for Gabriella, which will make Sarah comes in a different mode on the second round. This is the beauty of that. Now they kind of felt each other already. They know what their strength, what the tactic that they use, what worked, what didn't, and then whoever understands and take advantage of that minute to step up in a different game on the second round. That will be a different thing.
So 1 minute break in between rounds. The corners can enter and attend to their athletes. They can give them water, they can give them advice. And I'm wondering, as we watch this replay, Braulio, what do you think that Andre Galvão is saying to his daughter right now?
I think like she was a little bit hesitant in the beginning, tried to take down. I think Gabriella was really stopping anything that Sarah was doing, so maybe need to try to be less chasing without giving the clear what she wants, because she wanted to take down, didn't she? But Gabriella was blocking everything.
One thing I noticed just watching Gabriella in action so far is that she appears very physically strong and very strong base, very good solid fundamentals.
And then it shows the experience as well, right?
Of course.
Sarah is young and purple belt. She's young in age and young in Jiu-Jitsu.
Okay, round 2. We need to get the ring girls out of here before we can get started.
Let's see what's going to be the change. I'll see going to be a different start. There will be a definitely different start of the first one.
Well, so far we only saw Vitoria Gabriella compete from top. Let's see if that changes at all here. Let's see if she decides to pull guard, or if she's going to continue to work from top. But with 1 round down in this match so far, and I think this is just our opinion, of course, not the official judge's opinion, but we believe that Vitoria Gabriella probably won that first round.
Yeah.
it makes you think,
there we
okay,
go.
yeah.
Using the cage this time.
Very different strategy from Galvão, who shoots in and gets the finish of that double leg takedown. And now she's stacking her opponent near the fence.
Exactly what you wanted to see, Harold.
Well, this is it. I think that Sarah Galvão, the first round, a feeling out process, a warming up for both fighters, and the difference that she pulled the trigger immediately.
That's what I think is going to make a huge impact on the matches on the ADXC, because of that pause, that strategy, the try on the first round, the feel, and everything can change any directions according to the match. You have the chance to restart better.
And I think Galvão did something smart there, because one of the biggest criteria here the judges will be looking for, of course, is aggression and going after it and trying to control your opponent, leading to a submission. Now, of course, the submission is not easy to get, and I see a very unusual kind of entanglement of the legs here. Yeah, Gabriella is controlling the leg, which is completely shutting down any movements of Sarah Galvão.
Now it's free a little bit, so she got the knees free. Now she'll be able to kind of advance.
But Sarah Galvão doesn't just have her opponent contend to. She's up against the fence now. There's not a lot of room to move here.
And that's the thing. How can you use the cage in your favor, right? You can see the left foot of Sarah is pushing the blue bottom part there to get extra pressure. You know, Gabriella is doing a good grip there on the trousers, and then pushing her, which stop the mobility. But there's nowhere to go. So how this will develop will be very interesting.
Now, one thing that the referees were telling us is that they feel that if the match becomes too locked down and too stuck in any one position for too long with no possibility of improving that position, that they will stop them and they will restart on the feet.
Yeah, now we're reaching the 40 seconds to go, and Gabriella is still getting stuck in Sarah over there, so she doesn't pass, get any better. Now a lot of the pressure that Sarah is putting over here, it's kind of very intense as well, because neither of them can move, but Sarah has the gravity in her favor.
With 15 seconds remaining in this match, as I was speaking, I said there was only one real significant move, but in the dying seconds of this match now, Sarah Galvão gets past that leg, trying to get control of the upper body, but I would have to say that that early takedown and then this last moment of pressure,
that's awesome.
I would say that we've got a draw so far, Brody. Yes. That looks to me like one round apiece.
Now, that will be the last chance for both of them, and they will come now for the kill. Now, let's see what's going to be the best strategy for them. Clearly, whoever ended up on top was in the best situation so far.
And we've got a really big cage here, but they are really playing close up against the fence. And here's a takedown. Talk us through that, Braulio. It's a nice technique.
I mean, it was well used, and you could see the difference that fighting in the cage, right? So the cage stopped the walk back, got Sarah very underneath of the hips of Gabriella, and was able to have a better control grip and leverage to be able to take it down, and that was the differential. You know?
Andre Galvão here, giving some final words of advice to his daughter. There is the corner of Vitoria Gabriella. Galvão, I think that with all his experience, not just, of course, in Jiu-Jitsu, but he's been inside the cage.
Exactly.
He's fought inside the cage, so I'm sure he's prepared his athletes well for the challenge of fighting in a new environment. But everything comes down now to this final round.
I think Sarah would chase the cage once again. She got good advantage there.
Galvão gets a grip of the collar. Head to head again. This match is taking place in the lightweight division, that's 62 kilograms. Oh, and now we see Vitoria Gabriella. She actually decides to pull guard, to go to the bottom. She's trying to pull Sarah Galvão into the guard.
Putting down
look at that pressure.
The pretzel, lapel pressure is huge.
I wonder where she gets that from, Braulio.
Who knows? Oh, she's applying the submission, try to go for the submission. Gabriella now try to go underneath to go for the knee bar possibility. She's trying to turn underneath. possibility to go for a sweep. That's a good position for Gabriella, to be honest. I think if she, yes, she needs to lock that up. Now if she let go a little bit of the grip and to go and push Sarah away. Sarah tried to put the pressure. Now she got stuck over there.
Okay, now we're into this this position here. Vitoria Gabriella could elect to try and knock her opponent down and try to go for a sleep, but the pressure and the base there from Sarah Galvão, she's got a moment of back exposure here if she can get that leg free.
She's showing a lot of maturity for a purple belt right there. You know, defending possibility of the knee bars and stuff. That's a very complicated situation here for Vitoria Gabriella.
But Vitoria Gabriella, she's tied up Galvão, but she doesn't really have
the
a good attack just yet. But now there is a better look. She could go for the leg lock here.
Yeah. Knee bar, well defended by Sarah to try to jump to the back.
Look at that defense using the hook. Opens the legs. That is some high-level technique right there.
That's definitely very mature. We don't expect less Sarah Galvão with the parents being 2 world champions in the black belt. Is incredible. That's 45 seconds. She's gonna go for the footlock. Well defended. A good pass here by Sarah Galvão. What a pressure. Look at the pressure.
North-south position up against the cage. So we see Gabriella put her leg on the cage briefly, maybe look to try and kick off, but opens up this back attack. And will we see a submission here? Galvão is hunting. She's on the neck. 20
seconds to go.
Looks like we may have a bow and arrow choke here. There is a finish.
It's a tap. It's a tap.
Our very first match ever in ADXC. Let's take a look at this replay. Once she managed to get her leg free, she was able to get to the back, and as you can see, her hand was already deep into the collar. This is when she threw that hook in over the top. She only had the 1 hook in. The second one was actually over the top of the arm, but the hand was already looking into to try and get a hold of that collar around underneath the chin. Not a bow and arrow choke. She just had the 1 single collar, and she managed to use her forearm, pushing the back of the neck of her opponent to finish that choke. Let's throw it over for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, your opening prelim match here at ADXC #1 comes to an early stoppage with referee Vito Ribeiro calling a stop to the action at 2 minutes and 40 seconds in round number 3, declaring your winner by submission via bow and arrow choke to the red corner from the United States of America, Sarah Galvão. Hey, Sarah.
Sarah Galvão gets the win.